Hi, this is Tickets Plays Reviews reminding you of a joke. A boy is spotted heading into Mahler's house carrying a load of scores by older composers such as Beethoven, Bach, Mozart, and so on. The town gossip comments to his friend, "I see Herr Mahler is composing again." Now, as a general rule, I don't look at trailers. From what I can tell, the trailer to Tar is confusing and a little bit misleading. It implies we're getting ready to watch a psychological thriller about a composer named Lydia Tarr, played by Oscar winner Cate Blanchett, who is starting to lose her mind. Having seen it earlier this year, I can confirm that is not the case. Instead, Tar is a character study of a conductor who has risen to the top of a male-dominated profession, having taken the reins of the Berlin Philharmonic. She's on top of the world as she's tasked the Philharmonic with a live recording of Mahler's Symphony No. 5, and a memoir on her life called Tar and Tar is fixing to be released just in time for the holidays. She is a loving mother and has a good marriage to Sharon, played by Nina Haas. Sharon serves as a part-time concertmaster or lead violinist. And I almost forgot, Lydia Tarr is also one of 15 EGOT winners, or EGOT as it's pronounced by the New Yorker's Adam Gopnik at the beginning of the film. But dark forces loom on her horizon. Demons from her past threaten to overwhelm her position and her life. As she looks for a soloist to follow up piece to Mahler's symphony, and perhaps a new assistant conductor, forces from within and without threaten to knock her down a peg or 20. One area everyone can agree with, myself included, is that Cate Blanchett is a very talented actress, and her performance as Lydia Tarr is strong. She embraces the challenges of being a conductor admirably and is able to sound convincing in Todd Field's script. Most of the supporting cast, including Haas, Mark Strong as a fellow conductor, Noemi Merlani is Tarr's put-upon assistant Francesca, and Julian Glover as the previous Berlin conductor, do a pretty good job as well. There's lots of details in the film that click, like, for example, a scene where Tarr holds a vote for the orchestra and violinists take their approval by tapping their bows. The film also makes good use of sound, particularly in the second half, as Lydia's ears start to play tricks on her. A sign of genius? Or something else? They don't answer the question, leaving it up to you to decide. Having said that, there were several issues that kept me from fully embracing his film, and perhaps it was for the best. Now, as we're heading into it, that one of the criticisms had to do with Tar being about cancel culture. Well, that's one of the things about the film. I guess it's fair to say that whatever is happening to her does come as the consequences of her actions. But it wasn't the chief issue I had with the film. The real issue that I had with the film is how it examines the issue of what the film is about in such a way that it almost feels like it's parodying some conservative viewpoints, particularly in some talking points that have been getting some play of late. Perhaps the film's issues lie in the execution of the story, which tries to make its points by underlining it, or maybe it came as a result of a second half, which all too often feels like any major scene could end with one of Law and Order's cha-chungs. Other things that kind of bugged me about Tar is the fact that they could have easily taken a half hour away from the film and lost zero of its meaning, probably at the beginning. I think a lot of it could be taken from there. And when seeing her childhood home, which felt like it came from a lesser film than this one was trying to be. At the end of the day, I do vouch for the driven performance by Blanchett and the solid acting around her. Even though the film hammered home its points and could have used some time in the editing room, I thought it was a decent film. But considering a lot of people thought it was a great one, I kind of wonder if I missed something when I saw it. Maybe I needed to have heard some Mahler. Perhaps, just perhaps, I gave the film a B-. Be sure to subscribe and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Reviews, and the booth is now closed.